welcome to the Oman Cricket Academy. It's another action-packed day lined up for you. Match number 9 on the Oman Cricket Academy Turf 1. It's going to be MAJEES TITANS versus the Royal Oman Stallions, and of course you are witnessing one of the premier tournaments, OMAN D10, powered by FanCode. It's not just one match, we've got 4 lined up for you this afternoon as well as evening. Match number 9, of course, were the MAJEES Titans and the Stallions. Match number 10 is going to be between the Yalla Shabab Giants and the IAS Invincibles. Match number 11 will be Muscat Thunderers and an uprising Renaissance Challengers, who ended last evening with a wonderful win. Royal Oman Stallions versus Yalla Shabab Giants will play their second match of the evening, and that's going to be match number 11. There's going to be a very close look at the playing surface, and of course with the pitch report we would certainly be more clear as to what the playing conditions are. More on that, of course, with our fellow commentator.
Sun's absolutely beating down here at the Oman Cricket Academy, where the weather's hovering around 36 degrees centigrade. I am here at the center of the pitch, and before we go on to this surface, let's talk about the dimension. It's about 60 meters either side of the wicket. Talking about this tournament so far, the average first innings total at this certain pitch is 94 runs, and out of the 8 games, 5 matches have been won by the team batting first. Now, talking about this strip, we have seen a little tinge of grass. The grass is remaining absolutely even. But these cracks, I tell you what, there might be some sort of concern for the batters about these cracks. But overall, this wicket, it seems to be an absolutely batting paradise. Batters would enjoy getting runs on this surface. Win the toss, bat first. That should be the mantra for the teams.
Well, you've heard it from the man himself, Numan, that of course it's always going to be a batting paradise in the country of Sultanate of Oman and the Oman D10, powered by FanCode. Whether the captains take heed from his suggestion, only time will tell, because we have Mudassir Ali Qureshi with the toss.
Day 3, stage is set for all important game. MAJEES Titans taking on Royal Oman Stallions. It's toss time. Alongside me is the young, dynamic Rahil, the captain of MAJEES Titans, the energetic Nadeem, the captain of Royal Oman Stallions, and looking handsome is our match referee, Freddy. Rahil will flip the coin and Nadeem will call.
Number is the call, and number it is.
Congratulations. What have you decided?
We are bowling first.
And we have always noticed you come up with new ideas, as we have noticed sending Naseem Khushi below down the order. So any new plans in today's game?
Actually, we have a few new players, so we are looking for combinations. So it's the start of the tournament. If we have a good combination, we can carry on for the end of the tournament. That's why we're looking. It's a start. We can have the experiments. That's why we're doing this.
And Nadeem, looking at the surface, what kind of total you want to chase?
I feel less than 100, anything less than 100, because this third day pitch, so won't be much for the fast bowlers, and maybe less. Maybe there is for spinners, but that not much for the worries for the batsmen.
And what have you done with your side? Are there any changes?
We have one change. Anushman is out and Saad is in.
All the best and enjoy the occasion.
Thank you very much.
They have asked you to post a total.
Yeah, we wanted to bat first as well, so we're happy with that.
And what went wrong last night? And keeping that in mind, are you going with the same side or are there any changes?
Yeah, we have 2 changes. One of our left-arm spinners, Manik, comes back in, and we have a change at the top of the order. A new Sri Lankan batter, Gayan, comes in. Look, we basically lacked a bit of application. Low total, which we chased down in our first game. But look, these things happen in cricket.
And Rahil, tell us about your captaincy. Are you enjoying the captaincy? Because it's a mixture of youth and experience. So how difficult it is for a youngster to lead a side?
Yeah. No, it's been good. I've been given a lot of freedom by the senior players on the side. Shani Bhai, Amir Bhai, all of whom have really backed me and supported me. So it's been really good and good experience for me as well.
And what kind of total we can expect from Majees Titans today?
Anything above 100, that's been about par this season, so above 100 would be good for us.
All the best and do well.
Thanks.
So the news from the center is that Nadeem, the captain of Royal Oman Stallions, has won the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Well, the verdict's out as the Royal Oman Stallions have elected to bowl. Let's go through the particular teams now. Majees Titans, Abbas Khan, Abdul Rauf, Abid Khan, Aryan Bisht, Faizan Abdullah, Gayan Vikrama, Manik Yusuf is into the side now. Narayana Satish is an impressive batter. Rahil Habibullah, the captain himself, Shafiq Jan, and of course Ubaidullah, who was hitting some long shots in that match. Joining me in the comm box is Pranav Mehta, who take you through that Royal Oman Stallions side.
Thank you so much. Hasneen Ali, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, Karan Sonavli will be keeping wickets. Mohammad Naseem with his power hitting. Mohammad Nadeem, the think tank. Rafiullah, Saad Bagar, the leg spinner. Sagar Parmar, Shah Rukh Khan, Vinayak Shukla, and Yashas GL. That's an action-packed side from Royal Oman Stallions. Yes, Royal Oman Stallions have won the toss and they're going to be bowling first against this very, very young side of Majees Titans. What do you make of it? Good decision?
Well, most certainly. Now, Majees Titans have had a few disappointing games. They've been just in the hunt of that win, and somewhere down the line, the experience of the other teams just helped them get to the winning side, get to the other side that is required. Whereas Royal Oman Stallions, they've had some disappointing performances. They'll be looking to get a few points on board, feel a little bit more comfortable. It's a champion side, defending champions of the D10 format, Royal Oman Stallions.
What I really feel is that as the tournament progresses, if Royal Oman Stallions can stay in the hunt and qualify towards the playoffs, towards the final stage, that would be incredible. A new opening pair today, the ex-national wicketkeeper Rauf is in the mix of things. This is going to be really interesting. They have taken some strong and tough decisions here, Majees Titans.
Well, yes, there's always a thought process that goes into things, into the way a team plays all throughout the season, and you need to back that thought process. A lot of research goes into the team combinations, a lot of information is being shared as to how a team should be playing and the potential matchups. Not that the players in this Majees Titans are inexperienced in terms of match numbers. Some of them are stalwarts from the under-19, some of them are gun cricketers. So regardless of their age, that you would always want to not underestimate them under any conditions. However, a person like Hasnain Ali Shah, with the ball in hand, with the new ball in hand, and the Royal Oman Stallions are a champion side. Just have a look at those names. Hasnain Ali Shah. You've got Mohammad Nadeem, the captain.
If you're talking about the points table, Majees Titans at number 4, Royal Oman Stallions is at number 3. So this is going to be an interesting concept, both at 2 points apiece. Yes, Majees Titans has played an extra game compared to Royal Oman Stallions.
But from what I'd like to look at in this particular match right now is that fielding that they have set up straight away against two experienced batters, two hard-hitting batters, and that would mean that Hasnain Ali Shah would be looking to provide a little bit of swing away up. Slip in position, you've got a gully in position, you've got a third man out there patrolling the boundaries.
There's also a deep square leg to add on to that. I really like the intent of Royal Oman Stallions, two catching players in this format, which is a rare indication. Having a slip and a wide gully. Hasnain Ali does swing the ball away from the right-hander, and that's the main reason. Is it Abbas? Abbas Khan opening the batting. Likes to play away from the body, likes to cut, likes to pull.
And that's precisely why you do have those two fielders in the catching position, with that hint of away movement that we've seen in all the games, all the afternoon games, the first games in the tournament so far. If you have the ability to take the ball away from the right-handed batter, you could certainly be in trouble. High chances of getting a edge. There you go. Umpire Gopakumar says we're all set. Let's play, with a nice little smile. First ball coming up. Hasnain Ali Shah. Right on length. Straight away, Hasnain Ali Shah. Off the mark, Majees Titans as well as Abbas Khan. So everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. Why not? When you have the Oman D10 powered by Fancoat and a wonderful weather surrounding the Oman Cricket Academy. It's brilliant conditions to play cricket in. Hasnain Ali loves to have early wickets. One thing that I can be complained about, the third man is way too wide.
Look at that movement. And that's precisely the reasons you've been placed, or you've been provided those fielders at catching position. Some nice steep bounce as well as that away movement. It's a delight to watch, isn't it?
Fantastic. A bowler's delight. Pitching on length, moving away from the right-hander. Leaning, driving the right-hander, walking into it. It's a bowler's delight. This is going to be up on his social media all afternoon.
Once again, that away movement, this time trying to pitch the ball a tad bit up, drags the pace down as well. So good variation here from Hasnain Ali Shah.
This is incredible from Hasnain. Using the conditions to perfection. It's dry. Looks like a D20. Feels like a 50-over game. The field set talks like a test cricket. It is the Oman D10. Incredible.
Two slips now. Looking to steal a single. But the fielder is diligent at mid-on.
What do you have to say about the field? Just prior to this ball, there were two slips. Now there is a gully that has gone to backward gully. And this is incredible. 3 misses in a row. And they have opened up the field, considering the intentions. Looking to finish the over on a high.
He's got a couple of balls to do that, to still try and trap Abdul Rauf. In the air, this time it's down the ground. One-handed attempt by the captain, Mohammad Nadeem. So early days in this contest, and as well early days for Abdul Rauf as well. He'll survive this time.
The best part about the situation is Hasnain cannot complain. Cannot complain. A little better effort from Mohammad Nadeem. It could have been curtains for the ex-national wicketkeeper Rauf. Probably 10 years earlier, Mohammad Nadeem would have easily been under the ball.
It was never too easy running behind. And then it was a one-handed attempt. I think he just barely got a little bit of his fingers onto that ball. Last ball of the over coming right up. Pitches it in short, bangs it in short. And it's going to be wide by umpire Gopakumar. So such a good over. And then you have that extra, trying to bend your back a little bit too much into the over.
Just looking to finish the over well, way above the batter. An easy call for the strikers and umpire.
It's also about playing with the mindset of the batter. The entire over he had him tied down, and that release shot was not convincing enough, I believe, as far as Abdul Rauf is concerned. So now Hasnain just making a statement. What a shot that is! But it's going to be into the hands of that fielder stationed at deep square leg. Only a single, and some pleasantries exchanged between the two players. End of the first over, Majees Titans 5 for the loss of no wicket. So 5 runs of that first over. The Majees Titans will want to score quickly. Now the par score in the afternoon games does seem to be somewhere over 110, because most of the time hundreds are being chased down, especially the last 2 days we've seen. Mohammad Nadeem, the skipper, with the ball in hand, and he'll be showing the new ball. Wild swing by Abdul Rauf. He'll want to just get into the zone. He'll want to forget the horrors of that first over.
One thing that you'll get with Mohammad Nadeem is a good seam position, allowing him to swing the ball. He's an intelligent bowler, does realize that there is a huge pressure on Rauf and Abbas to capitalize on the power play. Just 2 overs of power play. There will be a floating power play to add on to that.
Top edge, it's in the air. No fielder, and of course no feeder would have anyways made any sort of impact, because it's a maximum here from the bat of Abdul Rauf. He'll take that.
Sometimes you just don't need the middle of the bat. The edges do the work as well. Getting more than what was there on the scoreboard. 6 to the name of Abdul Rauf. He wouldn't mind that, wouldn't he? 6 easy runs.
Yeah, he'll be not happy about that. Mohammad Nadeem, he did everything right. Caught the batter by surprise. Made him commit to a wrong shot. However, a top edge just spoils the fun for the Royal Oman Stallions. He'll want to correct that. He's quite consistent, Mohammad Nadeem. Edged. Away from the keeper. Away from the fielder stationed at the catching position, who was quite wide in the gap, and he's going to follow that maximum with a boundary.
Dealing in edges at the moment is Abdul Rauf. Edges are working for him. It is the outside edge. Once again from the bat of Abdul Rauf, and on this occasion it's a boundary at third. This is working. This is working for Majees Titans. They wouldn't mind that. This is what experience brings to the table. He's swinging the bat and swinging the bat hard. And as a result, those slashes are bringing those runs in. This is what was missing for Majees Titans.
The fielder's still a little away. There's a considerable gap between the keeper and that fielder behind the stumps. Once again, slashes hard and right over that fielder. And I believe, yes, of course, he is dealing in edges, I believe.
How well have you stroked your edges, Rauf? The edges are traveling. The first one for a maximum, the second one through the gap between keeper and third. And on the third occasion, over the fielder at third. Shot third, rather. This is incredible. This is a very, very good start for Majees Titans. It's working for them.
He'll have to check himself now, Mohammad Nadeem, because at the moment, Abdul Rauf is not connecting it in the middle of the bat, but the darty pace of Mohammad Nadeem is allowing him to at least get a little bit of something of his bat onto that. Anything slower, or maybe just a little bit of adjustment in the line and length. Much better. This time coming into the right-handed batter.
So often we talk about luck. This is a prime example. Take a video of what has happened here, and that will define the definition of luck in cricket. you practice and work so hard in learning how to middle the ball. And then in a crunch game, in a crucial situation, the edges do the work for you. The scoreboard doesn't differentiate. Rauf, 17 of 10 deliveries, striking at a massive 170. And he wouldn't mind that, would he? Anybody looking at the scoreboard? Happy.
Yeah, well, it's a cruel format. Runs. Done him over. Mohammad Nadeem tells Abdul Rauf that he needs to pack up and leave. He's had enough of this. A wicket now to end the over. 19 for 1 is what Majees Titans are at the moment, and Abdul Rauf will have to depart.
All that was required was a ball angling into the arc of Abdul Rauf, and that is what was enough for Abdul Rauf to walk back. One shot too many is what we can define it as. Abdul Rauf walks back. 17 of 11 for him. Majees Titans 19 for the loss of 1.
It's going to be Jitin Kumar Ramanandi into his third over. That good over by Hasnain Ali Shah, and then an expensive over for Mohammad Nadeem. However, the bulk of the runs that were scored of Abdul Rauf, Mohammad Nadeem has sent him packing back to the pavilion. Runs, no matter in what form, are always welcome in this format. Isn't it a cruel game, the D10?
Very cruel. Runs are always welcome, irrespective of how we get them. Jitin Kumar Ramanandi.
Edged, and taken. The keeper pouches that carefully, immaculately. And Jitin Kumar Ramanandi strikes on the very first delivery. And believe it or not, it's the danger man, Abbas Khan, who has to walk back.
Both the openers are going to be back in the hut with this delivery. The lucky man, the man with the golden arm, sticking to the plan, bowling wide off the arc. And Jitin Kumar Ramanandi strikes. First blood for himself as well. Second wicket down for Majees Titans. Abbas Khan walks back. One for him in 2 deliveries. 19 for 2, Majees Titans.
New batter in for the Majees Titans. It's going to be Gayan. And he's been part of this Majees Titans side, and he's got a chance today to make a difference. They've gotten off to a decent start. Gets off the mark with a single. 19 for 2 at this stage is still not bad at all. You just need to convert a few bad deliveries into boundaries, and that's when the Majees Titans will really be looking comfortable.
Love this one. Love this one. Slower and outside the off stump. Out of the arc of Abbas, realizing that his reach is not too large. And now it all comes down to the youngster. Can he be courageous? Can he realize that this format, wickets are bound to fall, but you can't let the momentum go down. Needs to play across the line.
In the air, he's struck that well, but straight into the hands of the fielder. Rafiullah doesn't drop too many. And it's not a major task or a major issue for him to pull in the dives as well. Jitin Kumar Ramanandi is having a great first over.
Inexperience showing all over that shot from Narayana. Very, very mediocre. Extremely average from the young talent Narayana. Half a shot, that ball was not going anywhere. And a fielder like Rafiullah would take it 20 times out of 10. That is the ratio. Narayana walking back without disturbing the scorers of the very first delivery that he faced. The scoreboard stays the same. Third wicket down.
There's a new batter in for Majees Titans. They're just coming and going at the moment, and it's going to be Faizan. 20 for the loss of 3 wickets. He got one on the very first delivery, and then there was that single taken by Jayan. And then Narayana departs for getting Faizan onto the crease. So now 3 wickets have fallen for the Majees Titans, and in quick succession so early into the innings. What a delivery. Certainly giving that ball a little bit of shape, isn't it?
Incredible. Incredible stuff from Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. Starting with Abbas, bowling out of his arc, thinking cricketer is Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. And on other occasion, Narayana, understanding that he would have nerves, slowing the pace down, never able to reach it. Extremely fantastic.
Faizan had a good match last evening with the bat until he and a few others revolving around him in that middle order were present out there. There was always a chance for them to chase that paltry total that their bowlers managed to provide them with. Is it going to be another savior sort of an innings from Faizan? Big shot towards the offside. No fielder, lands in no man's land. Karan Sonavle will not stop the second run. So a couple of runs to get off the mark, Faizan. And it's been an excellent over. 3 runs and a couple of wickets to his name, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. 22 for the loss of 3 wickets, Majees Titans. Jayan and Faizan for the Majees Titans are battling it out there. The runs are not an issue at the moment. 22 for the loss of 3 wickets. It's still early days in this innings for the Majees Titans. Mohammad Nadeem, the captain, will bowl himself out. Was very expensive in his first over, courtesy a stroke of luck. And the bat of Abdul Rauf, but then he did see the back of Abdul Rauf on the very last delivery of the over.
Hard work always trumps luck. Prime example, Mohammad Nadeem. What an incredible delivery to start the act of proceedings for Royal Oman Stallions with that wicket of Abdul Rauf. Ever since that, they're right on top of Majees Titans. And the only reason why I think Nadeem is bowling an over here is to strangle the hold.
Full delivery, tried to target that block hole, and was successful, but negotiated really well by the left-hander Faizan. Now he is a hard hitter, but then he does not believe in slogging. Most of his shots are from the meat of the bat, times it really well, likes to go aerial and clear the infield. It's going to be key here for Majees Titans. On the other hand, Gayan has a good understanding with Faizan. They both come from the same background in terms of countries.
Can he bowl a bouncer here?
Decides to target that block hole once again. Negotiated for another single. And as I did mention before, it's still early days in this innings. "25 for 3. And all of a sudden, suddenly, the boundaries have dried up and things start looking a little less exciting for the Majees Titans, but they know that they need to grind it all throughout these 10 overs to reach a total and then back their bowlers who've actually done quite a good job all throughout. What a delivery this is from Mohammad Nadeem.
This is experience at its best. Mohammad Nadeem, the vintage Mohammad Nadeem, bringing everything to the table. Extraordinary stuff. The experience of Royal Oman Stallions is making Majees Titans struggle. Look at that
Look
wicket.
at that. Straight away gives the send-off to Abdul Rauf. And it's that steep angle that is generated off the deck which helps Mohammad Nadeem get those wickets. Only a single. At the moment, everybody dealing in singles, both Jayan as well as Faizan. They'll want to get their eye in, probably wait for some of the easier bowlers, if there are any, in this Royal Oman style. Royal Oman Stallion side.
Easier at this level, it's going to be extremely difficult. It's a cruel format, just as you said. Just poking to get a strike. 4 overs done. 27 for the loss of 3 Majees Titans, and they're struggling.
That's the story so far. Majees Titans in match number 9 at the OMAN D10, powered by Fan Code. And of course, Abbas Khan departed really early, and so did Abdul Rauf. He did provide some sort of excitement for the Majees Titans. 17 of 11 deliveries in that one solitary over of Mohammad Nadeem. But then after that, it was Jitin Kumar Ramanandi who dictated proceedings. Narayana as well as Abbas Khan were the other 2 batters to go. Jain and Faizan are out there. They're playing at nearly run a ball. And as the slower bowlers will now get into action, it's going to be absolutely interesting to see how Majees Titans negotiate the rest of this innings. When they try to accelerate is going to be the question. It's going to be Sagar operating from the Oman tail end. Tries to steal a quick single. No signal from the umpire, so that would mean he's probably very, very safe.
Pretty good call from Faizan. Not one of the quickest in the circuit. Would have been in trouble if he went for that one.
Hint of excitement, but the ball was drifting down leg. Impact as well. Tried to hurry the right-handed batter Jain on this occasion.
He's breathing fire, firing it in. Had to be castled, had to be castled. He's firing them in, Sagar, not giving any room whatsoever, not giving any chance to Gan. And Gan was just out of sort of things, and this is a paltry wicket.
Absolutely, look at that. Perfect angle and perfect length. as well as that beautiful pace darting into the right-hander, knocks off his middle stump. As a result, Jayant Vikrama walks back to the pavilion for only 4. He took 7 deliveries to get there. 27 for 4, the Majees Titans at the moment. It's going to be the captain, Rahil Habibullah, who's made his way out early in that batting lineup of Majees Titans. He'll want to just anchor the innings at the moment for at least a couple of overs before waiting for Faizan as well as Shafiq Jan remaining to come by. Loud appeal by Sagar.
This is very good from Sagar. Not allowing the young lads get underneath the ball. Firing it in consistently. And look at that. And not getting in any sort of position to play that shot. No shape whatsoever. Just trying to connect the bat in some sorts, which was not going to happen with that angling in delivery from Sagar.
Moving away from the left-hander, so it's always going to be a different tactic that they would want to employ against the left-hander. He's coming around the wicket, even though it's a left-hander on strike. Will want to angle it away, keep it away from his reach. However, Faizan is absolutely good and a sweet timer of the ball towards the offside. And finishes the over in style. It's just a leg by and a wicket. And the figures are going to read 1 for naught. 5 overs done at the halfway stage. Majees Titans are 28 for the loss of 4 wickets. Change in the comps. It's going to be Mudassir Ali Qureshi and Noman Chaudhary.
Thank you, Amin and Pranav. 5 overs done, 28 for the loss of 4. The struggle continues for Majees Titans. The captain, Rahil, on strike for the first time in this game is Yashash GL. Playing away from the body, slight swing still available for Yashash GL. The youngster needs to perform. Holding a big responsibility on his shoulder, leading the side in the absence of Zishan Maqsood. This is what happened. What a brilliant delivery. Good start. And to start this 5 overs alongside me, joining me is Chaudhary.
Thank you, Mudassir. Decent start this by Royal Oman Stallions. From this point on, what Majees Titans can do is that they can build this foundation. They would want to get some runs under the belt, because this is such an unpredictable game. We have seen yesterday a score of over 70 was defended against Majees Titans. So they would surely want to stick around, score at least 75, 80 odd runs, get them to a respectable total.
Getting some pace and bounce and swing as well. Not a good sign for the batter. The young boy leading the side. Big responsibilities on his shoulder, and look at that good use of the fingers, but still getting that extra bounce, Numan.
Absolutely not in the right shape to play that one. Rahil Habibullah, he's been struggling. Sometimes this happens. Being a captain, your team's not performing, and that gets to the back of your mind.
Change of pace. He's struggling. Yeah. Yes, he's doing a good job here. Faizan walking up to his captain, the young captain. Have a word with him. Instead of going hard, just try to rotate the strike. Early days, not only in this tournament, but also in his career. We wish him all the best for his future, the young Rahil. So far in this over, no run has been conceded.
Once again, trying to hit that one out. Just forcing the shots. What an over this has been by Yashasji. Rahil Habibullah struggling with his front foot, his feet movement. Look at this. These are the first 5 deliveries of the over. Every time he tried to force a shot, he has struggled. No balance, no great feet movement, not holding his shape. On the other hand, you got to give credit to the way Yashasji has bowled.
Absolutely clever piece of bowling and catching the batsman off guard. Deception at its best from GL. What an over. The 6th over of this innings. A maiden over. The first time this season we have witnessed a maiden over. Well bowled young lad Yashash GL. 6 overs done, 28 for the loss of 4. I beg your pardon, Sagar already bowled that maiden over, but I can say Yashash GL, a fast bowler bowling a first maiden of this tournament, Sagar being a spinner. Nicely struck, clearing that long on, no chance for Rafiullah, the first maximum for Faizan.
Breaking the shackles on this occasion was Faizan, belting it straight down the ground, over the head of the fielder. That is a big 6 down the ground. Much needed for the MAJEES Titans. That was a quicker delivery by Sagar. The plan was right. Do not give anything in the zone of the batter.
Full marks should be given to the bowlers. We always talk about the captaincies and the way they lead the side, but at the end of the day, it's players, the teammates who does the job for their captain. The bowler is doing a pretty good job.
Struck on the offside. Brilliant timing. Fielder did put a valiant effort. Shahrukh there at the fence couldn't stop that one. So a 6 followed by a boundary. Decent over this for the Muscat Titans.
A beautiful he played towards that offside and good anticipation from the fielder. Full mark should be given to him, but nonetheless, a fumble and a boundary for the batter. So some runs coming thick and fast in this over. Faizan looking good out there in the middle. He is continuing where he left last night.
Shahrukh Khan, the fielder, did put in a good effort. On the offside once again, but will find the fielder at deep extra. Has been a good over 11 runs for Sagar. Kind of understandable. Somewhere along the lines, you got to take the chance against the certain bowlers.
Just going across the top stump. Is it a bye? A leg bye has been called. Yet he's struggling to open his account. Phase 7 deliveries. What an over for Majees Titans. 40 on board. 7 overs done. 4 wicket loss.
Jitin Kumar has been the successful bowler, picking up 2 wickets in his only over. Other than that, the other bowlers have been spot on. Talking about the number of dot deliveries. Sagar Parmar bowling 9 dot deliveries. Overall 26 dot deliveries out of 42 balls. Good calculation, Mr. Mudassir. You must be good at maths.
Rafiullah has been introduced for the first time in this game. Played straight towards the field. A chance for a run out. Needed a direct hit. At last, the youngster Rahil is off the mark. Sigh of relief for the young captain.
Took him 9 deliveries to get off the mark. 8 deliveries. 9th one was the first. Was a ball where he took the first run. Pressure automatically shifts to your partner at the other end when you are not rotating the strike, you're not getting the runs. Shah Rukh Khan, the fielder, getting some stretching done.
Fazan, coming back to Rahil Habibullah, the young captain, he has been thrown into the ring of fire, but this is the age. If you can rub shoulders with the experienced players, you'll learn the trade and the tricks of this game.
Into the wicket, rolling his fingers over Rafiullah. You're absolutely right about the young players, the youngsters being thrown in at such crucial junctures at such big tournaments. Some players, they learn from the occasion, they go on to become big players. On the other hand, there's a flip side to it, that sometimes playing on big occasion, it just adds a little more pressure, a little more psychological thing to your mind.
Trying to roll his fingers way outside the off stump. But I like the confidence of Rahil during the toss, the way he spoke to me, the way he talked about the plans. And this is what happened on the previous delivery. Bowling on almost 10th stump there. So it clearly shows the amount of confidence he has in him, Rahil Habibullah.
That's a good, quick delivery. 1 of 10 deliveries. Gotta live up to that confidence, those expectations. Trying a little too much. Trying to hit so hard.
Can understand as a youngster, lots of things going in your mind. You want to get those boundaries. But he needs to understand at the other end it's Faizan who's getting those runs. Basics needs to be there. Tap and run, rotate the strike.
Now that's a lot better. Direct hit. And the batter was not even in the frame.
It's like he heard me, tap and run, but youngster, you also need to make sure when it is in the hand of the fielder, it's always a suicidal run. Lucky escape for Faizan.
Pressure. That's the pressure of the dot balls getting on the head of the youngster. Picked up on the onside, in the gap, gets a much needed boundary, Faizan.
Back of length and read it quite early and nicely managed between the square leg and deep mid-wicket fielder. Couple of bounces for 4 runs. He continues to excel with the bat in this tournament for MAJEES Titans.
Trying to heave that one towards the onside. A single will conclude the over. 8 done, 49 for 4.
.49 for the loss of 4, and the captain making his way back to the pavilion. Not sure whether it's retired hurt or retired out. Not sure about that. What happened to the young lad? I hope everything is fine with Rahil Habibullah.
Clearly was struggling at the crease. Did eat 11 deliveries, around 2 overs. That's kind of criminal in a T10 match.
The signal coming in. It's a batting power play has been taken. Hasnain Ali, known for bowling those Yorkers. He'll be bowling this all-important over, batting power play.
Hitting the deck hard. Gets a single, gets to the other end. Jan Shafiq will be facing now. They've got the likes of Abid in the ranks as well. Someone who can hit out. Yesterday did face a delivery, went for a maximum. And these are the moments where I don't understand why you don't promote the lower order batters, the tail enders up the order. It is a T10 game. If your top order is struggling, then you should be trusting your lower order, the tail enders, to get you quick runs.
Absolutely. 10 on 10, Numan. Shafiq Jan, another hard hitter. You need to be innovative. When the team is struggling, change the batting order rightly, pointed out by you. Even the likes of Shafiq Jan, they can use him at number 1 or number 2. Let him go out there in the middle and express himself. He's the kind of player who can get you those quick runs. Nothing to lose if he gets out cheaply.
And it won't be something unusual. If you talk about this tournament, we have seen, oh, that's a direct hit. Direct hit at the non-striker's end. Umpire Gopa Kumar has referred the matter to the third umpire. But if it's not your day, nothing really goes in your favor. That's just poor running between the wickets. That's definitely not on. Lost his wicket in an absolutely mediocre way. Jan Shafiq. It's a duck for Jan Shafiq. MAJEES Titans 50 for 5.
50 on board. Already half of the side back in the hut. In comes new batter Ubaidullah, but he'll be at non-striker and it's Faizan on strike. Going down the leg. Extras helping the cause of Majees Titans. They won one of the games against the Muscat Thunders. After that, a dismal performance with the bat last night. They were unable to chase 78. And today, they were asked to post a total. They are struggling. 51 almost going at 6 runs per over. So back-to-back wides.
Yeah, that's not good bowling. The area should be off stump, on or above the off stump. It is a floating power play. There are two fielders out in the boundary rope. One of them is at deep square leg. The other one is at long on.
3 runs have been conceded. A wicket to his name in this over. Couple of wides. Back-to-back wide deliveries. Just trying to increase the pace, losing the shape, and well kept by the wicket keeper. The only positive in this 24 hours for Majees Titans, if we talk about their batting, is Faizan. 22 of 17. On the same surface, the other batters struggled to get some runs. For the first time, Ubaidullah on strike is up against Hasnain. In fact, it's Faizan, majestic, lofted over mid-off, couple of bounces, 4 runs.
It was in his arc, easy pickings for the left-handed Faizan. Drilling it straight down the ground. Picking up the length early, anticipating that there was no fielder at the long off fence. Welcome boundary, the much needed one for the Muscat Titans. Majees Titans, I beg your pardon.
It happens because I can understand we are used to call the names. Khurram Thunders, Bausha Busters. Now all of a sudden there is a change. Majees Titans. They were called as Darset Titans. So as the tournament progresses, the players will understand the surface and we'll get to know better of the team names and the players as well. One more time, go straight over the bowler. Just the ball slow down and Karan Sonavle comes into play. Couple of runs has been added to the total.
Boundary followed by 2 runs there for Faizan. Royal Oman Stallions would be happy the way the bowlers have performed so far. On the other hand, these guys won't be happy. Zishan Maqsood not playing in this tournament. Mentoring the side, guiding the youngsters.
Not playing the tournament, but enjoying the outing of his teammates, having a cup of tea. A full toss, nicely managed. Miles up in the air, but fielder settling. Excellent catch taken. Eyes were wide open. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. No mistake. Faizan, who was looking good, he needs to depart.
He did cover good ground. Jiten Kumar, it was a full toss. Covered quite some distance from deep square leg to deep mid wicket. A very well judged catch. Bringing the end of a resilient knock from Faizan Abdullah. Walks back after scoring 28. 59 for 6 at the end of 9 overs.
So going into the final over, Majees Titans 59 for the loss of 6. It has been a one-way traffic. Royal Oman Stallions dominating the proceedings out here in Oman Cricket Academy. One of the features of this team, running hard, excellent running between the wickets. Is there a chance? Is he short of crease? Now, for Ubaidullah, it will be like a race against the time. It all matters is that split of second. Desperate to make it home, going upstairs.
Good fielding effort there by the fielder. Brilliant throw in the hands of the wicket keeper. But Ubaidullah just making sure that he has reached his destination in time. Green signal there for Ubaidullah.
How many more they'll be able to get in the next 5 deliveries? Wide, wayward delivery.
Well, Ubaidullah can struck some lusty blows. The areas he can target, definitely towards the cover region. There's ample space between long off and deep extra cover.
Look at that effort. Scintillating effort coming from the fielder Hasnain. He has already taken one of the blinders early in the tournament. Yet again, excellent stuff.
It was fuller delivery, driven straight down the ground. And have a look at this for a catch. Hasnain Ali Shah taking another blinder, bringing the end of Ubaidullah's knock. 2 for Ubaidullah, 62 for 7.
.62 on board, 7 wickets down. So Yusuf, left-hander. And look at the figures of Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. What a find for Royal Oman Stallions. 3 wickets to his name, 6 runs given away in 8 balls he bowled. He reminds me of Zahir Khan, hiding the ball with the other hand. As a batsman, you're caught in two minds. You don't know what exactly is coming at you.
Yeah, you're right. But the only difference is that Zahir had extra pace. He's a gentle medium pacer. Look at this, hiding the ball and then giving it a bit of air. And now the away movement. Chance of a run out. Must be an easy decision for the umpire. Gopa Kumar raises his finger.
Oh, poor lad. Aryan, he was run out last night. He went for that suicidal run. And yet again, without facing a delivery, he'll be walking back dejected. Without troubling the scorers, Aryan Bisht back in the hut. Wicket number 8 going down. 8 wickets down. Swing and a miss. And he knows. He just doesn't want to waste his energy. So back-to-back run-outs.
I don't know why and what they're running for. No connection whatsoever. Everyone wants to be on the strike. Again, some away movement. Yusuf wanted to be on the strike.
And Abid is smart. Without looking at his partner, he was firm in his crease, so it will be Yusuf who will be walking back to the dugout. So Abid has a chance to open up his account. 62 for the loss of 9. So 62 for the loss of 9, and they have one more legal delivery left, but they are making their way towards the dugout. It means Rahil Habibullah, he will not come out to bat and face that final delivery. So what they manage is 62 in 9.5 overs.
A decent bowling performance this by the Royal Oman Stallions. Fantastic captaincy by Nadeem Bhali. And the other bowlers, they responded to the occasion well. Struggling display of batting by the MAJEES Titans. 28 from Faizan has been the real story. And with him is Rauf, who scored 70. The other batters, they couldn't just get going. 62 for 9 at the end of 9.5 overs, MAJEES Titans.
8 extras shows the amount of help MAJEES Titans got from Royal Oman Stallions. And let's see the bowling card. Winning the toss, Royal Oman Stallions captain Nadeem, without having second thoughts, opted to bowl first, and the bowlers responding to the call of the captain. Hasnain Ali, a brilliant spell, 2 overs 15, a wicket to his name. Mohammad Azim, the captain himself, a good comeback after going for plenty of runs yesterday. 2 overs 19, a wicket to his name. Sagar Parmar, he has been effective and brilliant. 2 overs 11, a wicket to his name. Yashash GL, just 1 over, that was a maiden. Rafiullah, 1 over 9 runs, but it was, the day belongs clearly to Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. 1.5 overs, 6 runs, 3 wickets to his name.
That's how the innings panned out for MAJEES Titans. Abdul Rauf and Haba started the innings. Got some good runs earlier on. Abdul Rauf, the second leading run getter of the innings. He was dismissed by Mohammad Nadeem. And then started the magical spell of Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, picking up 2 wickets in his first over. Decent fielding effort as well. Sagar then dislodging the stumps. Faizan Abdullah, innings of 28 of 20 balls, gave some resistance, some runs to the MAJEES Titans. Then came in Hasnain Ali Shah. This was the suicidal run. Some runs there in the later phase of the innings for Faizan Abdullah. A very decent catch this by Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. Once again, the fielding has been a highlight of this knock by Royal Oman Stallions. A couple of run-outs in the last over that restricted MAJEES Titans to 62 for 9. Well, we're going to take a short breather and we'll see you on the other side with the run chase where Royal Oman Stallions will be needing 63 in 10 overs.
टाइटल चलेगा ऑडियो कौन देगा ऑडियो देके तू बाद में बोलिए ऑडियो नहीं दी भाई मेरा वॉल्यूम कम करे और क्या उठाए वहां से वॉल्यूम मॉम्स मॉम्स वॉल्यूम कम करे प्लीज मेरी आवाज ऑन एयर जा रही है उठाएं उठाएं इसको यहाँ से उठाएं हेडसेट को उठाएं पहने इसको भाई ये आवाज कम या प्लीज लिविंग बोल भाई साहब ये मेरी आवाज ऑन एयर जा रही है आप मुझे बात करने दो ऐसे नहीं होगा मेरे साथ मेरी अपनी नज़र आ रही है स्टैंड बाय ऑन द टाइमर प्लीज
Majees Titans versus Royal Oman Stallions is the match. It's match number 9 of the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. And what an incredible game are we witnessing here. 62 for 9 is Majees Titans. And they used all their resources in reaching there. Talking about the bowling, 3 wickets to the name of Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, the magician, the left arm magician of Royal Oman Stallions. Wicket apiece for Sagar Parmar, Mohammad Nadeem and Hasnain Ali. Economy was fantastic for everybody. Yashas GL bowling that sole maiden over. Alongside me, it's going to be Amin Wagle. Royal Oman Stallions is going to be opening with Vinayak Shukla. Believe it's Vinayak Shukla and Shah Rukh Khan. What do you think? I mean, good game?
Will still be a good game. Good afternoon, Pranav. And of course, now this is going to be that second innings where Majees Titans will have to bank on some really disciplined bowling. There's no room for extras. There's no room for looseness. No room for misfields. There's no room for anything at all. It's a paltry total, but you got to believe in yourself, Majees Titans. They'll want to bowl hard. They'll want to bowl their hearts out there in the middle. Hold on to their catches. Make life difficult for the Royal Oman Stallions, because this Stallion side, the men in light blue, they certainly know a thing or two about winning tournaments, and especially the one D10. They are defending champions. Onus, of course, on the two openers, Shah Rukh Khan as well as Vinayak Shukla. Vinayak Shukla, the senior out of these two. And Shah Rukh Khan will be looking to create an impression for a longer stay into the setup.
They'll have to play gutsy, Majees Titans. They don't have a lot on the board. They will have to play out of their skins. But it's often been the case, yesterday as well. Low scoring games often end up as thrillers. Are we expecting one today? Shafiq Jan will have to play a big role in making it a thriller.
Still daylight conditions. He'll be looking to swing the ball into the left-hander, Shah Rukh Khan, who will be on strike.
Would have loved a slip. If you look at the field, probably a short mid-wicket charging in, probably in the catching position. Some mind games would be great against the left-handed Shah Rukh Khan. Umpire Gopakumar calls play.
It's going to be Abid first up, the left arm pacer, and he'll be looking to dart it into the left-hander. Right on the money. Reminds me of, or probably has some sort of an uncanny resemblance to Bilal Khan, doesn't he? Abid, largely owing to the left-hand dexterity.
This is going to stun you. Apparently, he's the younger brother of Bilal Khan.
Oh my word. I think I've seen enough of this now.
If replicas were a thing, this is grade A.
Grade AAA rather. Does have a very, very uncanny resemblance to Bilal Khan. Similar bowling actions, similar shape. However, Bilal Khan does have that unorthodox sort of an approach at the crease, whereas Abid has a proper follow-through, has a proper leap into that bowling or popping crease.
He has a stronger build compared to Bilal Khan as well. A little bit of extra height. But why wouldn't you copy something that of your elder when it's worked so well for Bilal Khan, one of the top rated performers in the Asian cricket and the world cricket as well?
Once again, just hitting that good length here. This young side of MAJEES Titans, and they are doing really, really well with the field. They've already won one game, and it was quite an upset a couple of days ago when they registered their first win.
My point being that, Abid is going to be doing well. Most importantly, what matters is how good can the other bowlers come in to make a match out of this. Defending just 63. Struck, fielder, just wide of it. The ball is travelling and it's going to win the race. Starts with a boundary to his name, Shah Rukh Khan.
This time around, it was on that good length mark, helped himself right in the middle of the bat, good transfer of weight, and he could see the gap between Faizan and the other fielder, Aryan. Wished and helped himself to a boundary. So the first boundary in this innings for the Royal Oman Stallions. They don't have much to play with at the moment. 63 is the target. So a swashbuckling innings or two in the top order would mean curtains for the MAJEES Titans in this game. Corrects himself, and that's the length you would want Abid to be hitting on a consistent basis.
There's one thing that I would like to suggest Rahil as a young captain. He needs to work on his angles. As a wicketkeeper especially, he has the best view in comparison to anyone. When you're setting a field for someone like Abid, it's not going to be easy to hit through the line. And hence, the mid-on and mid-off needs to be a little more wider.
Hits that hard length once again. They're going to steal a single on the very last delivery of the over. That would mean they've leaked 7 runs. They'd want to improve on that. So the first over done for the Royal Oman Stallions. They've got a boundary as well. 7 for no loss.
The only way ahead for MAJEES Titans in this game is pick up wickets. How quickly can they do that is going to be the difference between the result. Shafiq Jan coming in from the Oman LNG end. A lot of this depends on Shafiq Jan. Abid has bowled a decent over, probably conceding a little more than what is required.
And that's okay, I believe, for the first over. The pace bowlers would be expected to generate some amount of swing. It's still the left-hander Shahrukh at the crease on strike.
In the arc, a little bit of misfield, does no damage. A good diving save from Aryan.
They're a young side, but what that also means is most of these players, the youngsters, are coming through the ranks of the under-19 sides. They've been part of their development programs. They've been part of the Oman Cricket Academy coachings scenes, which is actually top-notch here in Muscat, Oman. So their fielding is something that they'll always look to improve upon.
Shot. It's gone straight up. Fielder underneath it. Juggles and holds on. The replica of Bilal Khan holds on to the catch at shot fine. Abid is the fielder. Shafiq Jan, we did say that he has to do well if Majees Titans have to make a match of it. And he's got first blood.
Absolutely. Bangs it in short. Puts Shahrukh into an uncomfortable sort of a position. Plays an uncomfortable looking shot. And all he could manage to do was hold out to Abid, who was safely stationed there. A little bit of juggling, but in the end, it's Shah Rukh Khan who has to depart for 6 of 6 deliveries. First blood drawn by Majees Titans, 7 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Karan Sonavle walks to the middle at the fall of Shah Rukh Khan. Both these batters have played some good quality cricket together. Vinayak Shukla and Karan Sonavle. Needs to get going here. Needs to get a big one. Karan Sonavle. Shot, pulled well. Boundary written all over it. He was expecting that one from Shafiq Jan after he got a wicket of the short delivery. And he was well prepared for it, pulling it straight in front of square.
Certainly a short delivery, but this time just holding back, sticking onto the wicket a little bit more, allowing Karan Sonavle get that fraction of a second more to rock on to the back foot and help himself to a boundary. It just looked really attractive there. Wouldn't mind watching that again and again for at least a minute or so. He'll be happy with that.
Short up jab followed by a swashbuckling cut shot. Not connecting on this occasion though. Karan Sonavle has come in the mood. He's looking to play his shots. And this is really good for Royal Oman Stallions.
Well, he's a quality cricketer, Karan Sonavle. And he's been in the pecking order for the national team as well. So he knows a thing or two about hitting some impressive shots all around the ground. Put in some big performances in the previous editions of the D series, whether it be 50, 10 or 20.
Oh my God, oh my God. You don't want to be seeing that. Apologies conveyed from Shafiq Jan. A punch from Vinayak Shukla. It's going to be a free hit. Definitely not intentional, but this could be really, really dangerous. The umpire is calling in the support staff to just have a check. Where was the impact is the question. Did it hit him?
Yeah, probably not the helmet, but no, certainly put him in a very uncomfortable sort of a spot. It's not going to be a front foot no ball.
Probably getting his foot stuck straight on the head of Karan Sonavle. It's going to be a free hit. Karan Sonavle. He has the license. He came in with the license. He has a license to add on. Full toss, pulled. And this is going to be runs. As many as 4 to the name of Karan Sonavle. This is bread and butter for Karan Sonavle. Very mediocre from Shafiq Jan. He's not doing the job.
Just before the start of the innings, I did mention that they have no room for error, and what Shafiq Jan has actually done is he's provided them 2 such occasions in the very second over. Karan Sonavle not going to miss those, capitalizing on the free hit. He would have liked a 6, but a 4 will do, especially in a chase of just 63. Already 8 of 4 deliveries, Karan Sonavle.
This is much better from Shafiq Jan. He will finish off, and he'll finish off in style. A wild cut from Karan Sonavle not connecting. 2 overs done, 16 for the loss of 1 Royal Oman Stallions.
Left arm round.
Spin is the need of the hour, and in comes Yusuf Manik. They need a wicket here, and they need it quickly. Big swing, straight up in the air, nobody behind. This needs to be fetched by Faizan back to the ground. Maximum for Vinayak Shukla. He's not going to shy from a battle here.
Yeah, certainly joining into the act started by Karan Sonavle in the previous over. Yusuf Manik has a lot of expectations tied up to him. He'll want to dart those balls into the right-hander, and that's what's made life difficult, the batter's life difficult all throughout this tournament so far. Needs to stick to his basics, needs to see what's effective.
This has gone up. There is a fielder underneath it. Has to hold on. Ubaidullah doesn't drop many. He has big arms. And that standard celebration from Yusuf Manik. He's got the back of Vinayak Shukla. Wickets are going to fall in the process of attack.
Well, he's going to enjoy that, isn't he? Going for a 6 in the previous delivery and then getting the better of the batter. One would say that it was intentionally done, deliberately done to set him up. Having said that, Vinayak Shukla will have to depart. 7 runs only of 4 deliveries. The Royal Oman Stallions are 22 for 2 in 2.2.
Karan Sonavle will have a new partner joining him, courtesy of Vinayak Shukla falling. What a delivery was that from Yusuf Manik. Has an interesting celebration. Almost as if he's telling the Almighty, thank you.
Well, I guess it's something out of the books of a certain Manchester United player, Marcus Rashford. With the advent of social media, you tend to get some research material on celebrations as well.
They need wickets, Majees Titans. They don't have a lot on the board. And the intentions are very clear from Royal Oman Stallions. They're looking to go for that net run rate boost. Yusuf Manik angled it in and will be a dot ball.
He'll need a lot more of those, Yusuf Manik. Just a third delivery in this over, and in walks Rafiullah, who's the new batter in. Knows how to hit a long ball.
Very, very interesting. Through the cover region. Look at the power behind the shot of Rafiullah. A half-hand punch. And it finds the gap between three fielders to make it to the boundary. Orion, the diving fielder at covers, couldn't make an impact as well.
He certainly got the wicket, but this was actually poor fielding by the backup fielders. The moment they see Rafiullah thrashing one through the covers, you need to back them up. It's in the air this time around. A fielder is placed, and it's going to be Abbas here for Majees Titans, who will pouch. The danger man Rafiullah has hold out to Yusuf Manik. I think he's turning this into a very, very critical over for the Majees Titans.
He's making it a habit. He's making it a habit, isn't he? Rafiullah walks back, courtesy of that good catch from Abbas, and Yusuf Manik, second in the over. Rafiullah 4 in 3 balls. Royal Oman Stallions in a bit of bother, 26 for 3. It's a beautiful evening. The sun is just about to set. Wonder which team is it going to be, Majees Titans or Royal Oman Stallions? Both the teams hoping that things should just work in their favor. The man who is known for his skills, the man who has performed at the maximum here in the OMAN D10, Mohammad Nadeem, is in the middle for Royal Oman Stallions, and this should calm their nerves. Just his presence. Forget about him playing. Just his presence makes such a big difference.
Outside the off stump this time around. Yes, of course, he's that calming influence out there in the middle, brings some sort of solidarity into this Royal Oman Stallions side. Third over up as they are on 26 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Karan Sonavle will have a good role to play here. Would love to have 30, 35 not out on his back. Will give him a lot of confidence moving on in this tournament. Ubaidullah will have the ball in his hand for the very first time in this innings of Majees Titans.
One thing that the Royal Oman Stallions don't need to worry about is their run rate. And one thing that the Majees Titans have to worry about is extras like these. Jokes apart, of course, what I was actually trying to say is one thing that the Royal Oman Stallions don't need to worry about is the run rate, and what Majees Titans don't need to worry about is Rafiullah, because he can be quite dangerous and knows how to shift the momentum and literally nail down a game, finish a game, a proper finisher in all aspects. Seeing the back of him would only have that, instill that sense of belief in the Majees Titans that yes, we can do it. Not that they don't have any more players left, it's just that he's such a reputed finisher. Scrambling across for a single, a little bit of fumble by the fielders, but would not cause too much damage. Ubaidullah had a very, very quiet start so far, just an extra and a single. You need to get that one over somewhere or the other, a sub 6 run over.
It's not just about cricket. They love their sport in Oman. The locals enjoying a game of football. Well bowled from Ubaidullah. I have a question for you. I mean, what type of a captain are you, or what kind of a captain would you want to see? 3 wickets down, Royal Oman Stallions bring in. I know the restriction states 4 fielders inside the circle. Bring in maybe 5, maybe 6 to put on extra pressure, realizing that wickets is the only way moving forward to win the game.
I would still be a little more defensive because you do know that most of these batters are itching to hit those big shots and get their eye in, especially in the matches following up or following this particular matchup. They want to be in prime form, they want to be in good hitting and striking form, because a 10-over game is all about the form that you're in, the momentum that you've already got, whether the ball is coming onto the bat, on whether you're finding that sweet spot.
Shot pulled. There is protection in the deep. Osama will clear it up. Need a wicket here. Need to do something different, Rahil. Rahil Habibullah. It's a great opportunity for a youngster. He's not one of those national captains at the moment. Obaidullah charging in. In the arc, thick outside edge. Will be an easy single. Runs. Bowling in a good area. Apart from that wide which he bowled, everything has been spot on. Need a wicket here, Majees Titans. Desperation. Royal Oman Stallions just chasing 63. They're almost around the halfway mark. Looking for width. There is protection once again in terms of Gan at fine leg. So this is a good over. Just 5 runs from it. 4 overs done. 31 for 3. Royal Oman Stallions. Not much to talk about when you're talking about the batting card. They're looking for the extra net run rate. Everybody looking to play their shots. Shahrukh, Vinayak and Rafiullah has departed. Karan Sanavle is looking strong, and he's joined by the experience of Mohammad Nadeem, who are looking to stitch a partnership, probably for an over or 2 more before they can go bonkers. Need to do something special. Need to bring in one of the primary bowlers. Believe it or not, they're looking for the net run rate, and the floating power play has been taken. And to defend it, the younger blood of Bilal Khan, Abid Khan, will be bowling from the Oman tail end. The left arm pacer with a very similar physique to that of Bilal Khan. 8 fielders in the circle. 7 fielders in the circle, I beg your pardon. 2 fielders outside are long on and mid wicket. Mohammad Nadeem on strike. Can he double bluff? Maybe a bumper. Short of length, pulled behind square. There is no protection there. Boundary to start off for Mohammad Nadeem. This is very easy. Abid will have to get his A game ahead. A half tracker to start off, and Mohammad Nadeem was well in control of the situation. Incredible stuff from Royal Oman Stallions. Alongside me, it's Mudassir. Mudassir well in control of the game. Royal Oman Stallions 35 for 3 in 4.1 and the floating power play in action.
Oh yes, though they have lost 3 wickets, but the experience of Nadeem and Karan Sonavle out there in the middle, testing with bumper, nicely managed, rolling the wrist, in control, in command is Captain Nadeem. 4 runs for Royal Oman Stallions and more runs for Nadeem.
Credit Oman suggests that trade with confidence, and that's exactly what Mohammad Nadeem does while hitting the ball on the hoarding of Credit Oman. This is some incredible batting from Mohammad Nadeem. Can Abid Khan do something extraordinary? Needs to deal out of his skin.
I think now it's the right time. The batters need to score runs. They need to fire with the bat. You cannot expect your bowlers to come out and defend targets such as 63. And the opposition have quite a few big names. Smart piece of bowling, clever piece of bowling, deception at its best.
Lovely slow delivery, just wide of the off stump. Mohammad Nadeem was not expecting the change of pace and he was out of sorts, losing his shape, losing his balance, and trying to gather his shape in the process, losing the angle.
And look at that, from where he delivered. It surprised Nadeem. Just releasing the ball once he crossed the umpire, not even reaching the popping crease.
In the block hole, Mohammad Nadeem is too good for this. Will get off strike.
And how important is this tournament for someone like Mohammad Nadeem, Pranav, keeping in mind lately he has been left out of the squad, not a regular member now with the Oman national side.
I would look at things from a different perspective, especially for Royal Oman Stallions. Somebody with the age of around 40 with so much of experience on his back. It's an opportunity for everyone around him to gather a piece of information or two from him, learn the trade of the tricks, tactics, the way he resembles, the way he portrays. Back of lane, pulled well. There is a fielder who is just going to be a spectator. This is incredible batting from Karan Sonavli. He's looked like a different player ever since he's walked in.
Looking good is Karan Sonavle, back of length. Look at that, brilliant looking shot, superb timing. No chance for the fielder, a maximum for Karan Sonavle.
What do you make of Mohammad Nadeem as a player? How good is he for the team? Just his presence, the calmness that is spreading.
You've already said that experience of Mohammad Nadeem helping Royal Oman Stallions, but more than that, it's his character which helps the youngster. He can groom them. Not in control, but he will take those runs. Ball racing towards the fence. No chance for the fielder. So a maximum and ends though with the boundary. Score moves to 50 for the loss of 3. 5 overs done and dusted.
On the helmet of Karan Sonavle. Believe the physio will come in for a check. Concussion is such an important part of the modern day cricket.
And coming back to your point, we were talking about Mohammad Nadeem. He's such kind of a character where he can groom the youngsters, and not only it's about playing the game, but also you need to know your limitations. You need to follow the discipline. That is where he can be at his best, and we'll have this discussion in the next over. 5 overs, 50 for the loss of 3. cruising quite well. Karan Sonavle got a maximum and a boundary in the previous over. Nadeem on 11. Royal Oman Stallions 13 runs away from getting a couple of more points in the kitty. They started off this tournament by losing the game against Muscat Thunders, but good recovery. A quick recovery, I would say. It will be back-to-back wins. Abid going for plenty of runs for the left-arm orthodox. Nicely played through the offside. Fielder comes into play in the comp box. He's the young lad all the way coming from Pakistan. He's Noman Chaudhary. Welcome, Noman.
Thank you, Mudassir. So far, so good for the Royal Oman Stallions. Karan would want to finish the game off in a jiffy. So pleasing to the eyes, Karan Sonavle, when he is on song. Plays through the line well, picks up the length early, has got a decent pull against the fast bowler.
Onto the back foot, straight towards the fielder, single. He's such a talented player, Karan Sonavle. The first time I saw him was the D10 the previous season. He has been very impressive. But recently there was a short of runs, lack of form. He got a chance against UAE Falcons but could not grab that opportunity. But he's a kind of player who can bounce back. It's just a matter of time. One good knock and you can see different Karan Sonavle.
Trying to sweep that one right in front of the stumps. Wicket for Malik Yusuf. And Karan Sonavle, who was looking brilliant today, has been taken out of the equation.
It's as if he made up his mind a bit early that he wanted to play that sweep shot, not reading the line. A bit slow and a good decision. Finger going up. He was looking good. Dejected Karan Sonavle, slow walk towards the dugouts, managing 17 of 12 with the help of a couple of fours and a maximum 53 for the loss of 4. The man who was looking good is back in the hut. In comes another talented all-rounder in this lineup, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Got 3 wickets to his name in the first innings. A front runner for the Player of the Match award if Royal Oman Stallions are going to win this game. For sure, he will be the front runner for Player of the Match. But as of now, he'll be facing Yusuf, who has got 3 wickets to his name. A wayward delivery. He has been very impressive, Yusuf, always among the wickets. And he has read this wicket quite well. Very slow, bowling it away from the batters. That is the big reason that you can see that he has got 3 wickets and conceding just 14 runs.
Single to start for Jiten Kumar. 8 required of the last 4 overs for the Royal Oman Stallions.
Right arm around umpire.
Bowler right arm round to you. तेज फेंको वो वैसे नहीं पकड़ेगा. Excellent. Right arm round.
Aryan Bisht, the off spinner. Slightly quicker. Played on the onside, there'll just be a single.
Now 8 needed. There's always a good opportunity if they can finish this game in this over. It can boost their net run rate. Legend of this game, Mohammad Nadeem on strike. Not at all in a hurry. Happy by taking those singles. But look at his fitness. Still fit enough. Still better than other players, I would say, if you compare the fitness of Nadeem. Excellent. Smart piece of bowling.
Yeah, you're talking about Mohammad Nadeem. Supremely fit. Comes from the Sialkot region of Pakistan. That region has produced many players who went on not just representing Pakistan but other countries as well. Supremely athletic, supremely fit. Naseem Khushi from the Royal Oman Stallions. He comes from the same area, the same city.
Talking about Sialkot, it reminds me about the conversation me and Pranav had yesterday. There were quite a few players who were unlucky. They were unable to represent their country. One of them is the star hard hitter Ali Khan from Sialkot. At one stage he was known as Lala of Sialkot.
Yeah, Ali Khan played for that highly rated and highly anticipated team Sialkot Stallions back in the days when Sialkot Stallions used to be the most successful franchise cricket team in the world. They've won probably 6 to 7 tournaments on the trot under the leadership of Shoaib Malik. Slightly quicker on this occasion from Aryan Bisht to end the over. We'll continue that in the next one. 7 done, 59 for 4.
.59 for the loss of 4 and Nadeem on strike. The off-break bowler will continue. So single, and it's always pleasing when you have someone in the comm box and the production room who knows in and out about the domestic cricket as well as the international cricket. Though he's too young, but he follows the game passionately. So is our director sitting in the production room. And just a reminder, he won that super over, if I'm not wrong, one season, the T20 final. Ali Khan got a maximum on the very final ball. So, unlucky that he never represented Pakistan.
Got a decent memory, Mudassir. I must appreciate that. Because the story you're telling, it is probably 12 years back, 2012-13. Back in the days when Pakistan had a brilliant domestic structure. And right now Oman has the same domestic structure. They have 6 to 7 months of consecutive cricket. A division, B division and then D tournaments. Giving a lot of cricketers to the Oman national team. Drilled straight down the ground. Mohammad Nadeem gets a boundary to end the game for his side. And Royal Oman Stallions are riding high on the confidence, registering their second consecutive win.
It's a typical Mohammad Nadeem shot against his spinner. Majestically lofted over mid-off. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs and winning this game by 6 wickets in hand. The captain remained unbeaten. A right decision made by Nadeem, winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Shake of hands. A worried faces, back to back. It was a flop performance, I would say, from the batting department of MAJEES Titans.
which let the team down. Young Rahil Habibullah, he must be dejected. A lot was expected from Majees Titans after they won the second game against Muscat Thunderers. But all of a sudden, losing the plot, losing the track. But nonetheless, the news from Oman Cricket Academy, match number 9 going in favor of Royal Oman Stallions, winning this game by 6 wickets in hand.
Brilliant all-round performance from the Royal Oman Stallions, making sure that they get over the line in over number 8. Both teams shaking hands with the spirit of the game. It is Royal Oman Stallions. They go on to register a thumping win. Chasing down the modest total of 63. Shahrukh and Vinayak began the innings, couldn't get going. It was Karan Sanavle's 17 runs knock that did set up the tone. And the run chase was completed by Nadeem and Jitin Kumar, making sure that they get over the line in the 8th over. About the bowling, 3 wickets for Manik Yusuf, very impressive with his line and length. No other bowler was impressive. Abid Khan went for plenty of runs. 22 in his 2 overs. Shafiq Jan did pick up a wicket, giving away 9 in the only over he bowled.
Came out to chase a target of 60 odd runs. Left hand, right hand combination. Got some runs, but in the process they have lost quite a few wickets as well. Shafiq Jan, always among the wickets, quite fumble but recovers well in time, was the Abid. Karan Sonavle, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, Nadeem got some runs. This was a good looking shot. Then came Yusuf, who got 3 wickets to his name. Read the wicket quite well and bowled accordingly. And this was a poor fielding. And Rafiullah was the next wicket to fall. Abbas making no mistake. Nadeem got a couple of 4s in the process. And this was a beautiful shot played by Karan Sonavle. This was the last wicket for Royal Oman Stallions going down in this game. And this was the winning shot from the blade of the captain, Mohammad Nadeem. And a convincing, thumping victory for Royal Oman Stallions, registering yet another win. And let's see how the match transpired, winning the toss and inviting Majees Titans to post a total. They were never in control. Faizan Abdullah yet again scoring bulk of the runs for his team, 28 of 20 balls, Abdul Rauf 17, and Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, clearly hero of this game. 3 wickets, 6 runs, 1.5 overs. Sagar Parmar, a wicket to his name, a wicket to Hasnain Ali. Royal Oman Stallions chased down the target in just 7.3 overs thanks to Nadeem's unbeaten 20-17 from Karan Sanavle. Manik Yusuf pick of the bowlers for Majees Titans, 3 wickets to his name, and Royal Oman Stallions winning this game by 6 wickets in hand. So Numan, good comeback after losing the first game, well led by Nadeem.
Absolutely. Royal Oman Stallions, a champion side, no doubt, got some decent player with the likes of Nadeem, Karan Sonavle, Naseem Khushi. They stood up on big occasion. Naseem Khushi yesterday, Mohammad Nadeem today. A good mix and match of youngsters and the experienced players. The Royal Oman Stallions with the likes of Jitin Kumar, Sagar Pramar, Hasnain Ali stepping up on the occasion for their sides. Majees Titans, they will surely be sorry on their performances today. Only 62 in 9.5 overs. Right then, the game number 1 is done. And then we have a few more games, 3 more games lined up where Yalla Shabab Giants will be taking on IAS Invincibles just a while later. Then match 11 will be Muscat Thunderers and Renaissance Challengers. And then the last game of the day, it's going to be Royal Oman Stallions again They will be up against the Yalla Shabab Giants, the two great sides, the two star-studded sides, the two formidable sides will be taking on against each other. This is the Oman D10 powered by Fancore. It is the day number 3 where teams are battling out for the top spot. It's a long tournament, so teams would surely want to keep the momentum going and keep the runs flow coming for their sides. Right then, we've seen enthralling action today at the game, but the action will continue. It's time for us to head down to the post-match presentation ceremony.
Authority by the Royal Oman Stallions. It is match number 9 in the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. And what an incredible match have we witnessed between Royal Oman Stallions and MAJEES Titans. Royal Oman Stallions completely in control of the game. And it was courtesy of the left arm magician, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, who is also the man of the match, will connect the memento. Jitin, congratulations. Will receive the memento from the match official, KR Azad. Congratulations, Jitin. How are you feeling about this entire thing?
Feeling was good. और मैंने ये मैन ऑफ द मैच फाइनल में भी लास्ट ईयर भी लिया था, अभी लिया है, लेकिन मेरा बुक वही है कि मैं आगे जाके भी मेरे टीम के लिए कंट्रीब्यूट करूँ.
आप बॉलिंग करते हो तभी आप प्लान करते हो कि वाइड ऑफ द ऑफ स्टंप राइट हैंडर को खिलाओगे, ठीक है, ये आपका प्लान है. कभी कोई आपको स्पिनर की तरह डील करके स्वीप मारना शुरू करे तो?
नहीं, मैं पहले देखता हूँ बैट्समैन का मूवमेंट क्या हो रहा है, फिर बाद में मैं अपना चेंज ऑफ पेस भी है मेरे पास, बाउंसर भी डाल सकता हूँ. लेकिन मैं अभी ये D10 में मैंने प्लान किया है कि वाइडिश जॉर्कर में जा रहा हूँ, तो सक्सेस हो रहा है तब तक मैं उधर से ही अपना बैक करूँगा. मैं
मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंटली जब आप बॉलिंग करते हो, जब भी मैच फंसती है, जब भी विकेट चाहिए होती है, कैप्टन आपकी तरफ दिखता है, कैसा लगता है? ये कितना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, कितना प्रेशर होता है आपके ऊपर?
प्रेशर होता है क्योंकि मेरे पूरे टीम का मेरे को देते हैं बॉलिंग, तो मेरे एक्सपेक्टेशन मेरे पे ज़्यादा रहती है कि मैं अपनी टीम के लिए कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाऊँ, और कंट्रीब्यूट किया आज मैंने. बहुत हैप्पी हूँ कि अपनी टीम के लिए कंट्रीब्यूट किया.
Congratulations, Jitin. Many best of wishes for the future.
Thank you so much.
Man of the match for the match number 9, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. Royal Oman Stallions have won the game. Stay tuned with us for a lot of more action.